call this equation number 1, right, and this equation number 2. Now, fairly straightforward. As you guys know, we need to find a third equation in such a way that it is the subject of that equation consists of only one variable. Okay, so very clearly over here you can take equation number 2, which seems like the easiest, and you will construct y is equal to negative x minus 9, and we consider that equation number 3. Now when we look at equation number 3 over here, very clearly you should note the following. Equation number 3 was derived from equation number 2, right? Equation number 3 was derived from equation number 2. Okay, that means we should substitute equation number 3 into equation number 1. Okay, and that means wherever we see y, we're going to put in this thing over here. I'm going to put this in wherever I see y in that equation. So I'm going to be left with x plus 5 all squared plus, instead of y, we're going to put in minus x minus 9 and then minus 3, because that's the substitution part that went in here. All squared is equal to 49. The rest of this is just solve for the variable x. Okay, so how do we do this? This here is going to be x squared plus 10x plus 25, right? Plus, what's this going to look like? Minus x, this obviously simplifies to minus x minus 12. Now, when we square that out, that's going to be positive x squared, right? And then it's going to be minus 12 times minus x, which is going to be positive 12x. And then we need to double that. So that's going to be plus 24x. Do you agree with that? Okay? And then when you square negative 12 times negative 12 gives you positive 144. Okay? So the rest here should be simple. Add your like terms, that buys. Right. Let's go for sky blue. There's my x squared, another x squared. That gives me what? 2x squared. 10x plus 24x gives me plus 34x. Then I've got 25 plus 144. What does that give me? 169. And you've got 49 there, which means you're left with 120. Very good. All right, is equal to 0. Okay, at this point in time we can see there's a common factor of 2, and because it's an equation I can easily divide everything by 2, right? So if I divide 2x squared by 2, what do I get, Amina? X squared, right, plus 17x, right, plus 60 is equal to 0. Now this is very, very simple at this point. Factors of 60 that I need to add to give me 17. And as you know, the factors of 60 are what? 1 and 60, 2 and 30, 3 and what's this? 20, 4 and 15 and so on. And so what times what when I add them? Not 4 and 15. 4 and 15 gives you what? 19. 12 and 5 gives you 17, right? So there we go. That's going to be 12. That's going to be 5. Everything here has to be positive throughout. And now I can easily solve for x, right? So I'm just going to bring that up on the next page. X plus 5, x plus 12. Is equal to 0. And therefore, x must equal to what, Ahmed? Negative 5, right? Or x equals negative 12. Okay, very good. Now, we are not done because we obviously need to find the corresponding y values. And if I go one back, I would see that the y is equal to minus x minus 9. So I'm going to write down that equation. Y equals minus x minus 9. And I'm going to substitute in the values of x that I found. So my y is equal to negative, and the x itself is negative 5 minus 9. And then on this side, y is equal to minus, and the x value is negative 12 minus 9. Okay, so if we look at this, this is going to be positive 5. Positive 5 minus 9 is negative 4, and this thing over here is going to be y is equal to positive 12 minus 9, which gives you positive 3. Okay, very good, people. Okay, remember to state these as coordinate systems. So here the coordinate for x was minus 5 and the corresponding coordinate is minus 4. Very good. Okay. Righto. So on the other side, the x coordinate is minus 12. Corresponding y coordinate is positive 3. Okay. My question to you is, was this thing any different from the previous two questions? No. Right? Still find a variable. Wherever you see it, you substitute it. That's it. Okay. Well done.